everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan. Today I'm going to do my trip budget results video. If you didn't know, I was on vacation from October 24th to November 3rd. I just went and saw my family. They live 12, maybe 13 hours away from me. So we did a long road trip, my husband, myself, and my kids, all the way to see them. And then we stayed there for almost a week and a half until we came home on the Tuesday, so I think that's the 3rd. Just so you know, I did have fake nails on last video. They were like press-ons, but they always fall off, so I'm gonna do my nails. So just so you're wondering, yes, I did have nails on, but now I don't. Kind of a weird thing, but anyways. Just so you know, these are my budget sheets. They're from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out if you are interested in these sheets. And we'll just get started with income. So I did have $900 in cash. Sorry, I should probably put this on the other side. I just want you guys to see the daily spending tracker. So I will actually put in the remaining amount after I go through the daily spending tracker, because I want to show you all of what I spent before I give away the total amount that I've spent. So I kind of did things differently with this vacation budget. I did a there area and a back area. So that means traveling there and when we're there. So this is when the whole week and a half that we were there. And then on the way back, I just wanted to see like how much it would be during the week and how much it would be just traveling. So I hope it doesn't get confusing like that. I always just do like one big budget for this, but I wanted to break it up into two just to see how much that we spent there compared to when we're traveling. So now we're just gonna go through the daily spending tracker, so maybe I will zoom in for you guys so you could see a little bit better. So I'll do that. So my starting budget was $2,100. I had $900 in cash, and then the rest I just had in my checkings account. I did buy a DVD player for the kids, 2 of them, and then the accessories that go along with it, so the headphones and the DVDs and stuff. So that's that. I also got car supplies, like a safety kit and all that kind of stuff. My husband just feels more comfortable while traveling with it. Of course, when we're going over huge summits that don't have service, it's nice to have emergency stuff just in case we get stuck. Just so you know, I do live in British Columbia, Canada, so driving in October is is pretty risky with the snow and kind of that stuff. So I hope you guys understand that we did spend a lot of money on prepping for this trip, and I hope you understand why. So we have to take BC ferries when we get to my parents' house, so we had to make a reservation. If you don't make reservations, then you could possibly not get on that ferry, which is a whole other like 2.5 hour wait, and it's a 2-hour ferry ride. So I just wanted to make sure that I had a reservation, and it's only $10. So that was really good. Also, if you make reservations, you get the top floor most likely. And when you're in the top floor, you don't have to get out. And because of COVID-19, I really didn't want to get out of my car, especially with the kids and whatnot. So it was really good for COVID-19 purposes that we didn't have to get out of our car. So we were very safe the entire trip, being very COVID-19 conscious about our actions. So then I got some medication. I'm very car sick all the time when we go on trips, so I had to get Gravol, and I got the kids Gravol and that kind of stuff. So medication was expensive. Then we got some groceries for car snacks. I got the healthiest that I could and tried to keep it in cold bags the whole time. And then my kids still drink out of bottles, so I had to get new nipples for their bottles. So that was expensive, $18. We filled up the car before we left, so that was $40. My husband got a phone cord for $13. It ended up sucking, so I actually have to go take it back to the store. That's that. And then we did get DVDs for the kids, just more, because again, we had 12 hours worth of traveling to do. When we stopped at one of the stores, my husband found this book. It's called The Monster at the End of This Book. Maybe you guys have read it as a kid, and his dad is obsessed with reading that book to our kids. And it was a book that like plays or reads the pages one by one, and so we had to get it. It was just a novelty type of thing. So that's that. We got snacks while we were at the grocery store too, so $28.34. Later down the car ride, we got lunch. It was $27.16. I just wrote the category and like the description of what it was, so I didn't write like exactly the restaurant. It doesn't matter what restaurant it was just lunch. Then we filled up gas. My husband likes to have a full tank of gas at all times when we're traveling. Again, we travel 13 hours of hardly any service, so it's very important that we have gas all the time. We later had dinner that night while we were staying in the hotel, which was $114.84. I think it was like $99 plus taxes, which was really good. We stayed at a Super 8 about halfway. We stop halfway because it's a lot for our kids to travel the whole 13 hours. So we made sure to stop and get a hotel room, and it was great. So that next morning we got gas. We filled up just to make sure we were at full again. We got car cords because that one sucked, and we wanted to have reliable phone cords just in case something happened. We stopped and got some breakfast at the Tim Hortons, and then again car snacks. And then that was finally when we reached my parents' house, so we went and got some groceries. The kids needed milk and we needed bread and like just a ton of stuff. So we spent a good chunk of that right there, $134. Sorry, now going down to the booze section. My husband doesn't drink, so he got non-alcoholic beer, and then I got a bottle of Pink Whitney vodka. My dad and my sister and I love it, and we were celebrating all 3 of our birthdays, so I decided to treat us there. My dad needed a shot back, so I got that for his birthday. We love the game What Do You Meme, so we bought that, and that was $50. We'll play it over and over again, so that's fine. Dinner, I cannot remember spending $80.85 on dinner, but that was a food expense. I think actually, no, we went to Walmart and just grabbed a bunch of groceries and stuff for dinner that night, so that's what that was. Costumes, $25. I got 2 kids' costumes, and they were 50% off, so that was really good. All of our socks are really crappy, so we had to get new socks, so $32, and then my daughter's formula was $25. I got some chapstick that was $4.90. I almost had a heart attack when I got that, but it was when I was meeting my friend for lunch, so I needed chapstick. It was kind of on the go. And then I should have put this under birthdays, but I got myself a pair of shoes for $111, and I went with like one of the cheapest ones I could find, so that's that. And then all this running around that day, we got Tim Hortons twice just to get snacks for the kids and some coffees and stuff. So that's that. Now we'll flip over to the next page. So like I said, I went to lunch with my friend. That was $20. We gassed up again in town. That was $64.85. I got breakfast, groceries, I cannot remember that. Again, my husband got his non-alcoholic beer, and that was $10.73. And then we did a huge family breakfast on November 1st to celebrate my dad's and my birthday. We are born on Halloween, so we decided to treat everybody to breakfast, so that was pretty expensive there. But it was well worth it. So that was that day. That was all on the way there, and then on the way back is where this line is divided. Oh, and then the ferry, I forgot to put that on there because I had to use my MasterCard, so that's there. I added that to their budget, so that's that. Then on the way back, we left and we got breakfast on the way out of town. We gassed up for the 5th time on the trip, so for $48. Miscellaneous, I didn't know what this was. It was only $3.50, so not a big deal. On the way back, we packed less snacks and fresh food because there wasn't a lot of room in our vehicle coming back because my mom gave me a lot of clothes and stuff and just a ton of stuff we brought back. So we ended up stopping a lot more than usual for food on the way back, but that's okay. We did lunch, we did car snacks, we stopped at a couple grocery stores to get snacks and stuff. And then when we got to the hotel, we ordered dinner. I think we went to the Boston Pizza and just ordered salads and quesadillas and a pizza for the kids. So that adds up very quick. The next morning we got snacks and lunch. I ended up buying my niece her birthday present, and then I sent my sister $50 for her birthday. Then we gassed up again. The ferry was on my credit card, so I wrote that down, and then the hotel was $92.92. So altogether, we spent $2,310.83. And you might be wondering, what the heck? How did you spend that much money? And you guys, it was pretty insane. We didn't think we spent that much, and then adding it all up, it was just like crazy. Well worth it though. I would have done this a million times over. It was definitely well worth the money spent to go see my family after a long year of COVID-19. We needed this trip, and we're not going next year because of our wedding. So this was definitely needed for us, for a mental check as well, to be with family and friends for our birthdays. So I hope you guys understand that. Now we'll flip back to the bi-weekly budget, and I will show you all the number breakdowns. All right, so again, on the way there, the ferry was $100.90, so right on budget. Gas was $144.73, and how I got these numbers is I just added up. Every time it says gas, I added it up and then put it in the actual column. So if you're wondering, that's how I got these numbers. And then the hotel was a total of $114.84. Food, this was a huge one. Again, this was traveling to my parents' house, and when we were there for the entire week and a half almost. So that was $582.52, and we could have stayed under that $300 if we hadn't have bought groceries for the whole family. Like, my whole family was there, so it was great to be with them, and I wanted to contribute because we were 4 members of the family, which is a lot. So I didn't have to spend that much money on food, but I did. So that's all right. $103.67 for fun, so just a little bit over there. Kids, $107.13, so we were under budget there. Supplies, $319.92, so just over there. And then I added the miscellaneous and birthday sections. It comes up, so $258.75 for miscellaneous and $50.37 for birthdays. So altogether on our way there and while we were there, we spent $1,782.83. So that is that, way over by like $400. And then on the way back, we spent a total of $107.90 on the ferry. For gas, we spent $73.86, so really good on gas. $92.92 was the hotel. $155.04 was the food costs, so we were just over there. Fun, we didn't spend anything. Kids, we didn't spend anything. And supplies, we didn't spend anything. Miscellaneous was that random $3.49. And then birthdays, that's where things got expensive. We spent $94.79. So a total of $528 on our way back. So way less than I thought, which was awesome. So now I will actually write all of the totals at the back so you can see exactly how much we spent in each area. For some of you, the way that I did on the front of the page with the there and back doesn't make sense, and I get it. It was just for my personal use that I wanted to do it that way. So for the ferry costs, I spent $208.80 for the way there and the way back. Gas for the entire trip was $218.59, which is amazing. The hotel was $207.76. Our biggest expense was food at $737.56. Fun was $103.67. And then kids were $107.13, so way less than expected. Supplies $319.92. Miscellaneous was $262.24, and then birthdays were $145.16. So altogether we spent $2,310.83, which was crazy expensive. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is it for my trip budget results video. I hope you guys understand that that was a lot of money and we could have went to Mexico for that, but because of COVID and what has gone on this year, it was very important for us to see family in this time, and we only get to see them, we only go there once a year and they come to see us once a year. So if we didn't get to see them this year, we wouldn't see them until next summer, which absolutely breaks my heart. But we got this trip in. Thank goodness everybody's safe and sound. We did all the COVID protocols that were in British Columbia at the time, so don't worry about us with all the regulations with that. We 100% respected all of the policies and whatnot that were taking place at that time. So thank you guys all for watching. Sorry that I didn't post this video yesterday. It was a crazy busy day yesterday. We went and saw my niece for her birthday, so we were gone literally all day. It was a 9 to 6 type of day, so this should have gone up yesterday. I'm sorry, but it is done today, and I will be back tomorrow for a video. I think I'm going to do my monthly debt update videos. I'm so excited to share those numbers with you guys. So if you guys are excited for that, please subscribe down below. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.